The last time the man came to the drive-in, it did not end well. He hopes to avoid that fate this time. He hopes that what he has brought with him to this place is enough.
Hello, and welcome back. Like I said, I'm recording this right after episode 5. I'm coming back here real quick, but I don't believe there's a page back here this time. Because if you recall correctly, the only page I was missing was Grenadier. And, if the only page I was missing was Grenadier, that means this is the area I never explored, so... all the other pages must be in other areas. Oh, page right there.
Ugh.
We'll grab this before we
Serena's
talk
probably
about
out of her
Serena.
mind again. But I'm gonna need that. To change the world, you must craft a blueprint for the new reality. Any work of art will do, as long as it's a genuine act of creation. That's what the energies of the dark place respond to. The results may be subtle and perplexing, or far-ranging and momentous. My area of expertise, the written word, gives much more precise results than music or interpretive dance would, for instance. But words can be extremely dangerous. What you define may become reality, but so can that which you imply, even if you don't realize you're doing so.
It's a very Inception-like concept.
So I can get the
almost,
power back on.
where basically what Alan's saying there is he's planting kind of the seeds of ideas.
You again.
Implying that the
Really
seeds of
just here to get
ideas
the
can
key so I
really,
get the power back on.
you know, bloom into
wanna
something
hold me
terrible
down?
or great,
It's
depending what
okay.
kind of seed it is.
I know you like
So you
that.
have to be careful.
Yeah, I'll just grab the
This
keys.
girl just makes me
I could
laugh
be
every time.
like your wife,
uh,
little wifey, waiting at home for hubby. Or you could be the mailman, or the neighbor.
I'm already married to someone who isn't crazy, thanks. I'm just gonna go
she's
and get
not
the power
crazy
back
per
on.
se. She's just, you know,
Aw.
lonely.
Look, I
and
may
possessed.
or may not be back. I have the access code to the
She isn't
booth
the first
already,
one to
so
get
once
possessed.
the power is on,
You should
If you play Alan Wake
totally
1, you'll
come
find that there's
see
another.
me.
They really like the
We could
ladies, I
have
guess.
fun.
Another lady gets possessed.
You know.
we'll see how it goes.
We will see how it goes. This time, I'm not going to forget to grab the keys. We will grab some ammos. Although I'm probably going to grab the crossbow. We'll turn on
I was about
this.
to do the weather, but I see we have a caller. Hey, you're on the air with Eddie. What's up?
Hey, Eddie, it's Ricky. You talked about fate before. You think about that a lot?
Not a lot, to be honest, but take it you do.
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Any conclusions
oh,
you'd care to share, Ricky?
yeah. Yeah, Ricky, what do you have to say?
We
Hey,
will,
this is
right?
that evil chair from before. Take that.
Yeah, right, sure.
We will, right? Am I right? I mean, if we can do what we
You should
want,
sit down or something. Well, you know, you don't have to. If you don't want to, I'm not going to force you. Okay, so let's... I just want to check here. I feel like this must be the last. So there should be approximately 5 pages. More pages for us to pick up. So the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to loop around this way because this will let me check this area out. And it'll lead me towards the crossbow. It would have been really pimp if it was just a straight up bow, like a long bow or something. That would have been awesome. See Alan Wakers run around fighting the darkness with a bow and arrow. That's like... that's some Link level stuff right there. Stupid cactuses, why can't I clip through you? Get out of my way. I believe is the page up here? Yeah, see, I knew there was a page over there. I knew it. Alright, I love the crossbow. Love me the crossbow. Sir. Reload, Alan, reload. Alright, we'll get the other two with the pistol. You, sir, you need to get away from me. So I can shoot your friends. There we go. Get the crossbow back out. Grab my paper.
I have changed. I know who I am now. I know that I can write my own fate. Bright Falls taught me that. I know that indulging my weaknesses, giving in to fear and complacency will only drag me down. The dark place taught me that. I'm no Zen master. I've not attained enlightenment. But I have learned to let go of the things that I don't need. I know that without that balance within, I become my own worst enemy. Now I strive for equilibrium, and with that, I'm strong enough to get where I want.
And there we go, 7:16. We're making some serious progress. Alright, we're gonna keep looping around here, because we need to restore the power anyways. I don't see anything shining. Might be too far away. There's a page way back there is a page, but I don't know if it's on this run, or if it's on the 3rd iteration. Here goes all these cars again. Please don't hit me. Oh, jeez. I don't know if I'm in the way of these cars. Doesn't look like it because my controller didn't rumble. Okay, good. I saw that guy way... Yeah, that was a good shot. That was a good shot. Oh, I twitched! I hate myself. No, don't shoot it! Come on, Alan, reload. Got him that time. Where are you going? Where are you going? Come on. Got you that time. What's up? There we go. See, that the crossbow is the thing to use. Takes a little finessing, but once you get used to it...
It's obvious that for all his power, Mr. is an agent of another greater being. The dark place he came from is full of terrible alien intelligences, dark presences, and none of them should be let loose in our world. He serves one of them. He'll open the way for them if I don't stop him. But he'll do more. He'll take over my life. He already has my face. He already uses my name. He'll become Alan Wake in every way imaginable and corrupt everything, unless I can stop him.
So the one thing you're seeing starting to pop up more and more in these is that Alan Wake is hunting down Scratch pretty much. Because basically Scratch has gained the ability to leave the darkness. He's a creature of the dark, but he has been able to leave, and he enters the real world and actually interacts with the real people, like, you know, Alice and such. Alright, so, TV.
I want to talk about Alice. Just look at her. She's really beautiful, isn't she? Your wife. Well, our wife, really. Just my wife soon. Don't worry. I'm not gonna treat her like the others. She's special. If I wanted her dead, she would be. I've been around for a while now. So talented. You haven't seen her new work, of course. Oh, it takes my breath away. Really, she's that good. Did you know that I've got a wedding ring, too? We're that similar. She's seen me a couple times, you know. I've let her catch glimpses. She thinks she's imagining things, of course. She thinks you're dead. It might as well be. I mean, even if you manage to keep surviving, you'll be in my trap forever. So I'll go to her. It'll be an amazing moment. Oh my God, you're alive. I'll be the good, loving husband for as long as I can stand it. She'll love it. And then, one day, somehow, it'll happen. Maybe I'll slip up, she spots something, or maybe she just starts running her mouth. And then, I'll do it. It's gonna be sweet. My darling wife.
I can't imagine Alan would be very happy over this. The one thing I wish there were little reactions to these TVs. You kind of watch them and then that's that. Because I feel like after seeing something like that, Alan would be pretty distraught. But maybe in future iterations if they keep up that TV theme. Alright, how many pages we got? Looks like we're missing about 3 of them. behind as we're looking
Like a little
around.
hamster in a wheel. Go ahead and keep running for all the good
Scratch,
it'll do
you're
you.
not going to stop me. See? Look at that. Look at your guys die to a cross. You're supposed to be stunned when I shoot you with the light. That. Switch to this one, the last couple. Oh, battery. There we go. You guys ain't got nothing on me. Those little dudes just can't compete. If you're gonna try to kill me, send like 100 Gigantors after me, and then maybe you'll have something. Alright, so basically we gotta restore the power again. If you remember, we gotta flip some switches. It doesn't take all that long. Then we run back up. Ha! Bump, 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 bump. This place is actually spooky-ish with the fog and the dark atmosphere and small corridors. One might become afraid. Not the ice. Not the ice, sir. I boldly go where darkness has been before. I don't know. Ah, manuscript page.
For Serena Valdivia, burning the midnight oil was more of an exception than a rule. A procrastinator and a perfectionist, she often worked when she wouldn't be disturbed. Tonight was especially important. The film festival would open tomorrow, and there was still so much to sort out. It wasn't that the work hadn't been done. She just didn't feel like she had completely mastered everything yet.
Alright, so that kind of threw a kink in my plan. So that there's, I guess, 3 that I'm missing? Seems like a high number, although we already see another one on the mini-map, so I'll pick that up on the way out. Alrighty. Pick up the flashbang. Don't want the shoddy. What do we have to activate? Just the middle one. Oh, that's easy enough. Boop. Is anyone... Oh, we got spiders this time. Yay. Alright, so the crossbow is not an appropriate weapon to be dealing with spiders. Oh. Out of my way. Yeah. Go, Alan Wake. Like I said before, there's really no use to fight the spiders. You can just run away. They don't do that much damage, so even if you take a hit or two, it's not going to be a big deal. Alan's out of breath. You'd think after 2 years of running from the darkness, you'd be in good shape. Oh well.
The dark
Next.
place is utterly hostile to human life. It eats at your mind, wants you to succumb to madness. Your own thoughts can turn against you. Every shadow conceals a threat that attacks at the slightest sign of weakness. You're under endless assault. Every day is a struggle for survival. But I've learned to take care of myself. I focus on Alice, our life together, my need to be with her. That takes me a long way in the dark place. As long as I have my gun and the flashlight.
As long as you have your gun and your flashlight. Good thing we use Duracell super duper Energizer batteries with those lithium, titanium, ion, adamantium bonus power things. I don't know. Definitely not adamantium. What is it? Adamantium?
You die, you lose. If you quit, you
lose.
lose.
If you make it to the end, you still lose. Sucker. Hey, guess what?
Sucker.
Oh, what? What? Get out. I did not miss. I just was curving it around him. Wait for it. Boop. Gotcha. Thought it still heard something. Oh well. Alright, so now we have the power on. And we can run up here. But like I said, I do believe I'm still missing 2 pages, so... Do I have the flare gun? I still don't have the flare gun. How did I miss the flare gun? I'm flabbergasted as to how I've managed to miss the flare gun. Alright, so once again we gotta take out those dark pipe things. I'm just gonna do a little refueling here. Whoa, sir. Please back away. You are very inside my private circle. You two might even be the same guy. I wasn't really keeping tabs or... reload. Kind of wish actually right now I did have the shotgun since you guys are all running at me. Alright, reload. We're gonna have to take care of this darkness before I go looking for those last 2 pages. Come on, run, 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 run. There they go. Yeah. I know. Pipes in the ground. Put them there. Don't. No, get out of the way of the beam. Gosh. Alright, let's go over here. We gotta do this 2 more times. No flare gun still, huh? Give him a quick flashlight. Stun him for a second. There we go. Do. You can't stop me. You can't stop me now. I'm having a good time. Something. Oh, you were so close to being able to hit me. Then you evaporated. What a terrible way to die. Evaporation. Ah. Alright, oh, manuscript page. Alright.
I have created the weapon that can put an end to this. A blueprint to a new reality. All I have to do is survive long enough to use it. My arrival from the dark place will be painful and difficult. These pages may be lost. But one way or another, I'll send the parts I really need to myself. If I make it outside, I have a chance. Mr. is more powerful than I am, but he can't change the rules in the middle of the game. He's not a creator. I am.
So this is a very important page. This really tells you pretty much exactly why Alan's here. So the first paragraph, I've created a weapon. The weapon is the signal that we keep getting from space, but it's broken up, which in paragraph 2 he explains it. So his arrival from the dark place to here. So he created this reality and left the dark place to come here. And as it said multiple times, this is in Arizona. And as it said multiple times, that there are places in the real world where the darkness can kind of flow into. So he's manipulated the real world's reality into this place, and he's trying to leave the darkness. But when he does that, he gets very confused. His memory gets messed with, and he loses things because he's very careless. And one such thing is he has lost his weapon. But you're rebuilding it. The whole point of this is to rebuild the weapon. So we'll see. We've got another part of the weapon. We'll see if it works this time around.
The trap Mr. is set for me is as simple as it is impossible. Whenever I reach him, he sends me back to the beginning of the maze. It's a loop in time. I go through it only to end up where I started. There's a brutal genius to it. If I die, it's over for me. If I survive, I end up where I started. Sooner or later, the odds will catch up with me. And in the meantime, he gets to toy with me. But that's why I have a chance. He's caught in this pattern just as much as I am. I know where he'll be, and I'm prepared.
So there you go. Alan got into this trap, but he also had a plan for it. And I believe that are all the pages. Yep. So now we can go to the projector building. Now, you can go back and flip on the light switch and save Serena from the darkness in her mind. It's up to you if you want to do that. You don't have to. There's nothing back there. You don't get anything for it, to the best of my knowledge. Nothing in the way of an achievement, anyways. And on my first playthrough, I went back and did it, and I didn't seem to get anything, so we're just going to enter in here.
The Champion of Light knows that the time itself is about to end. At least for him. He can feel the dead end rushing towards him. But there is time to act, incomplete or not.
He has,
He has
the
the
weapon.
weapon.
Also, I
don't
want
have
to
the
point
whole
out
thing.
Death Rally.
But maybe it's
Arcade
enough.
game. Look at this. Classic. Classic. Now, I can't remember if there was originally a Death Rally arcade cabinet. I know there's a Death Race game, but I don't know if there was a Death Rally. Maybe it's the same game. So anyways, we checked the manuscript. It was late summer night, summer's almost over, there's a film, and a spotlight illuminated red. Okay, well, first off, late summer night. Well, we've done this before, we know it's click it twice. Actually, they're all click it twice. Go to May, that's not, there we go, late summer. Alright, so there's the fire extinguisher, and this happens to be the spotlight. And once again, click it twice. There we go. You can see. And then here we go is the final thing. One thing I want to point out, Tom the Poet. What's that? Can I read? I can't read that writing there at the bottom. What? Darn, I can't see what that says. But anyways, this is Thomas Zane. And this guy is... looks very similar to a Big Daddy. Is from the first game. This is kind of the person that helps Alan, so to speak. I don't want to spoil it too much, but... he's from the first game, so that's kind of just a nice little nod to that. But you have to flip this, and so you have a Gift of Thorns instead of a Game of Thrones. And the darkness. No, no, no. It's not powerful enough.
You're trying to be cute, aren't you? What up to? It's a waste of time, buddy. You should just lie down and die. Let me take over. This is the only thing you've got coming to you. From here to eternity. No matter how many times you come back.
There's Alan just kind of accepting it this time. He knows it's coming. But anyways, that's it. Episode 6 is complete. Thank you for watching. We'll see everyone next time. At the beginning of episode 7, the time loop.
Time